Except I need the book. Okay, welcome everyone and new devotees. We're reading from Lalita-mādhava, and well, I can't say we're getting to the end. Well, I guess we're always getting to the end. And Krishna is meeting with Radharani in Nava Vrindavan, New Vrindavan and Dwarka. And there's different interactions with Rukmini Devi, and that's coming up now. Here we're looking at one very well-known verse, how Krishna reacts when he sees himself reflected in a pillar. It's not how we think when we see ourselves reflected in a mirror. Maybe. Namo Śivarāma Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatchade Shakarine Ardhanastrandante Ridam Yacha Puna Puna Srimad Rupam Maham Bodhe Bhadrajvam Shambhave Bhave Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. And Krishna says when he sees himself, he says, Aparikalita purvakas chamat karakari spuratu mabagaryani shamadhura pura ayam maham api hanta prekshayam lubda cheta sarabhasamupabhuktum kamayedadikeva. Who manifests an abundance of sweetness greater than mine, which has never been experienced before, and which causes wonder to all? Alas, my mind, bewildered upon seeing this beauty, I impetuously desire to enjoy it, just like Srimati Radharani. He goes ahead. With bumblebees as its unblinking eyes, the splendid, unfading malati flower is like a beautiful demigoddess come to earth. Chandravali. Madhavi, surely a swan brought this garland of Suras and Gandhika flowers from Vrindavan. So Krishna was wearing a garland. It broke, a swan took it away and dropped it where Chandravali was bathing. So now she's got this garland. Madhavi, yes, I thought this garland brought the sweet fragrance of a girl's meeting with her lover. That is why I brought you here. Chandravali, looking at her own limbs. Oh, why am I decorated with Satyabhama's garments and ornaments? And now she's dressed in Satyabhama's clothes. Madhavi, lying. Princess, I made a mistake. Chandravali, looking ahead. Friend, look. There is my noble husband. He is not very far away. Madhavi, that is not your husband ahead. It is only the reflection of him on that wall of sapphires. Chandravali, this reflection is so wonderful. She walks ahead. I see my noble husband picking flowers. I will approach him. And then she does that. Krishna, seeing Chandravali, he becomes blissful and says to himself, why is Radha, now he thinks she's Satyabhama, Why has Radha, the queen of my life, come here openly? Beloved, why have you come here from so far away? He glances at her, and the hair in his body stands up. O girl whose restless eyes are like two restless conjun birds, please have no doubt in your heart. I vow before all my elders that I speak to you the truth. You alone are my beloved. You alone are the medicinal herb that sustains my life. Chandravali is very happy. Chandravali says to herself, by remaining silent, I will observe his real feelings. Navavrinda, staying among the vines, who is Satyabhama's friend. Why has Queen Rukmini come here, disguised in Radha's garlands and ornaments? He thinks that she is Radha. I will send him a message in verse with that parrot, and then he will no longer make that mistake. She writes on a ketaki leaf and then tosses the leaf behind the scenes. She looks again and becomes jubilant. Fortunately, the parrot dropped the leaf letter in Krishna's hand. He is now looking at it. Let me hide. She exits. Krishna looks at the leaf letter and reads it to himself. O king of the bumblebees, please know that what you mistakenly think is a garland of new Karnikara flowers is actually a garland of Kairava buds, just beginning to blossom and anointed with kumkum paste. Glances at Chandravali and says to himself, well done, Navavrinda, well done. At the perfect time you have rendered the perfect service. No one has served me this well before, openly. O Queen, why are you so indifferent? Why do you not splash me with the waves of mercy from your heart? He respectfully gazes at her. With the opulence of your coolness and your sweet fragrance, you eclipse both Chandras, the moon, and camphor. O Chandravali, please use your opulence to make the limbs of my body happy. Madhavi, staying within the vines, she becomes very happy and says to herself, the garments and ornaments fashioned by Vishwakarma have brought the sweetness of her good fortune. Krishna, O beloved, please embrace your friend who is now tossed by the waves of amorous desire. At first he is affectionate, but then he suddenly shrinks back with faint fear. Alas, how horrible! By mistake I have committed a great offense. This is not my queen, this is some other girl. I don't know how many ladies could live with a husband like that. He reflects, yes, I know, this must be the granddaughter of Vishwakarma. Today he pointed her out to me from far away. Chandravali, on some pretext, Chandravali displays the garland. Krishna aside, this calamity was created by that swan. Openly, wonderful, this is wonderful. How has this girl obtained the Sura Sugandhika garland I lost by the Jamuna river? Now I will go into the palace and tell this unprecedented story to my queen. Now even the slightest bud of the fraction of a stain of an offense, the slightest bud of the fraction of a stain of an offense will no longer even glance at me from the corner of its eye. Madhavi approaching, Princess, what does all this mean? Chandravali, these are the symptoms of a great flood of intense, spontaneous, sincere love. Madhavi, Princess, this lover is very cunning. It is very difficult to understand what he's doing. Come, let us see Satyabhama. Chandravali, she glances at Radha, becomes agitated, and then says in Sanskrit, the symptoms of a great calamity that were formerly present in this girl have now disappeared. The satisfaction on her face bears witness to the happiness hidden in her heart. Her glittering eyes move to and fro. This beautiful girl shows all the symptoms of having attained the great treasure that is the association of Lord Krishna. Radha, looking, she becomes unhappy and says to herself, "Alas, this Chakravaka bird is about to meet her blue lotus flower. Why has this envious swan come?" Chandravali smiles. "Friend Satyabhama, tell the truth. When Krishna presses you to him with his strong arms, does the Kaustubha jewel still stay between you?" Radha, "My queen, what purpose do you serve by scolding this tormented person?" Madhavi, plunged into the turbulent nectar waves of the celestial river of this girl's beauty, the elephant that is the Supreme Personality of Godhead cannot remember even his own self. How can he remember the placid little lake that is Princess Rukmini? Chandravali smiles and says with irony, "O greedy friend, why without even telling me have you devoted yourself to these harsh austerities?" Radha, "O queen, this person has taken shelter of you. Instead of protecting her, you simply mock her. For a superior, is this right?" In Sanskrit, "I am simply a weak girl dependent on others. My relatives have placed me in your house. The master of your house is a restless rake who likes to destroy the chastity of pious girls. I will certainly not survive in this place. O queen, please give to me the boat of your mercy so I will be able to cross beyond this danger." Chandravali aside, she speaks the truth openly. "My friend, what do you wish?" Radha, "O queen, until I have completed my vow of austerity with the Shamantaka jewel, please protect me." Chandravali, "Friend, have faith. Because I always keep clever Madhavi by my side, Krishna will never be able to cheat me with one of his tricks." Madhavi, "Beautiful one, I will send the box of ornaments Vishwakarma intended to give you." Chandravali, "Friend, please go to the pavilion of Madhavi vines, and I will go with Madhavi into the palace." She exits, and everyone exits. Act 9. Navavrinda looks ahead and says, "Purifying the water of the streams and lakes, expertly revealing the sweetness of the moon, and filling the regal swans with happiness, Sharat, the goddess of autumn, who is like goddess Bhakti Devi herself, has now come before us." Now we're in fall because we were in spring earlier. Sharat, "Friend Navavrinda, where have you been?" Navavrinda, "Goddess Sharat, I went to my master." Navavrinda, to carry I need a fisherman's friend, and I need Thank you. Navavrinda, to carry the order of Krishna. Sharat, what was his order? Navavrinda, to build 16,000 palaces on Mount Raivata. Mount Raivata is on the mainland. Sharat, what is the reason for that? Navavrinda, on the pretext of an invented quarrel, Narakasura, the powerful son of the earth goddess, Bhumi Devi, kidnapped 16,100 lotus-eyed girls from the village of Vrindavan. Lord Krishna, the master of all transcendental pastimes, then killed that uncivilized demon who had troubled the entire universe. In this way, the Lord rescued those girls whose eyes were all filled with tears. Sharat, struck with wonder, are these girls the gopis of Gokula? Navavrinda, how can there be any doubt? Even the small shrub of the faint reflection of devotion to Krishna is never without fruit. What then of the unprecedented festival of bliss that is the immortal tree of the gopis' love? Sharat, then why did we hear that these girls are the daughters of the various kings? Navavrinda, Narakasura became enchanted by the charming beauty of these girls. To deceive the goddess named Kamadevi, he spread a false rumor that these girls were all the daughters of kings and that they were going to be given in marriage to the eligible bachelor among the demons. Sharat, that's true, that's true. Kamadevi wanted to take all the gopis to Dwarka. Navavrinda, then angry goddess Kamadevi sent Maharaj Indra to Dwarka. Indra entered Dwarka and asked the Lord to kill Narakasura. Sharat, all the girls of Gokula have met in this place. Only 4 other girls headed by Padma remain. Padma, Shaibya, Bhadra, and Shyama. Navavrinda, O honest one, these 4 girls have already come. Sharat, how did they come? Navavrinda, Krishna, the best of the Gopas, playfully subdued 7 powerful bulls in a single moment, and then married Maharaj Nagnajit's daughter, Padma, whose name is Mitravinda, whose eyes were plunged in an ocean of love for him. Shaibya was overcome with the intense thirst that was her love for Krishna, and Bhadra was stricken with poison from the snake of her desire to enjoy amorous pastimes with Krishna. Meeting them with the nectar of his smiling glance, Krishna abducted them both from the Swayamvara Ranga. Standing at the base of the lofty pillar and gazing at the reflection of the water of a fish moving in a circle, even without directly seeing the fish, Krishna easily cut it apart with a single arrow and attained King Matsya's daughter, Shyama, as his bride. Sharat, joyful, by the kindness of fate, I will again see the happiness of Gokula. Navavrinda, friend, now please decorate Vrindavan forest with the beauty of spring. Look, Krishna and Radha are coming here. Sharat, how did Krishna get Queen Rukmini to allow him to come here? Navavrinda, learning that Queen Rukmini was for the moment not attended to by Madhavi, Krishna approached her, pleased her with many charming pastimes, and when a smile blossomed on her shining face, said, the demigod Brahma has invited me to visit Satyaloka. My queen, I wish to go there. Please give me your permission. Sharat, friend, this is a mistake. Navavrinda, what's the mistake? Sharat, Madhavi sent the Kinnari named Sukanti, who is a disciple of Devarshi Narada, to bring the box of ornaments to Radha. Navavrinda, don't worry, this girl is full of love for Satyabhama. Because she is affectionate to Radha, Sukanti will keep the secret of Radha's rendezvous with Krishna. She will not reveal it to Madhavi. Sharat, then I can trust her. I will go now. She exits. Engaged in pleasing Radha, Krishna enters. Nirdutamrita madhuri purimala kalyani bimbadhuru vaktram pankaja shurabhyam kuharita shlagha vidaste gira Angaschandana shitalasthanooriyam shundarya sarvasya bhak tvam asadya mamedam indriya kulam radhe muhur modate. Krishna, O beautiful one, your bimba fruit lips have eclipsed the sweetness of nectar. Your face is like a fragrant lotus flower. The sweet sound of your voice has crushed the pride of the cuckoos. Your limbs are as cooling as sandalwood. You are the wealthy owner of a great treasure house of transcendental beauty. O Radha, when I approach you, all my senses become filled with bliss. Looking in all directions, among these splendid white lotus flowers, a great beauty has come. In the darkness of night, which is the enemy of the devotees, defeat has appeared. Among the small stars, fading has come. I think that the moon, which is Shiva's regal crown, must now be rising on the eastern horizon. Navavrinda approaches. Look, free from any tinge of redness, gradually removing the darkness of the world and spreading its nectar shining to the farthest corner, the splendid, expert Vaishnav moon enters the pathway of the sky. I know that I used to read a lot of plays. I'd mentioned that before. And generally, they don't have so many descriptive passages. It's mostly just conversation. It's very, very beautiful. Krishna, grieving in separation from his beloved, this exalted Chakravaka bird calls out, O my beloved Kokavati, O friend Kaustubha jewel, spread your rays of light. With curiosity, Radha looks. Krishna, look, look. With its effulgence, bright as the midday sun, the Kaustubha jewel licks up the flood of darkness on the Jamuna's far shore. Even though it is night, the male Chakravaka bird thinks that it is day. Overcome by deep yearning of love, he meets his beloved. Carrying the box of ornaments in her hand, Sukanti enters. Sukanti, ah, how fortunate. Here's the Lord enjoying pastimes with Satyabhama. I will hide among these vines and watch. She does that. Navavrinda, O girl whose teeth are as beautiful as jasmine flowers, your eyes are made of two Chandrakanta jewels. When the moon of Krishna's face begins to rise, these two jewels melt into tears. How could it be any other way? Radha, struck with wonder, why are the Padma lotuses blooming in the moonlight? Krishna, the crystal palace before us has become like a great pond, and the rubies there have become like lotus flowers that bloom day and night. A voice from behind the scenes. Intelligent Madhavi has now entered Vrindavan forest. The statement is interrupted in the middle. Krishna, ah, Queen Rukmini is coming. It is best we flee from here. They all exit in different directions. Again, the voice from behind the scenes. This spring has bunches of flowers to decorate Krishna, who is himself the supreme decoration of the entire world. But earlier it was autumn. Sukanti, alas, alas, the regal Kamarupa parrot in Madhumangal's hand has made a disturbance. Oh yeah, then there's the parrot. That's really funny. Satyabhama has entered a cave. I will follow her. She does that. Radha, ah, someone has seen me. Some girl is coming here. Sukanti, my lady, don't worry. It is your maidservant, Sukanti. Radha, joyful. Sukanti, I know it is you, I know. Sukanti, my lady, why is your clothing wet? Radha, thinking it was land, I fell in the water. Sukanti, Madhavi sends these ornaments. Please accept them. Radha, look, there is some kind of picture on the stone wall. This is called looking at pictures. This is a cave in Govardhan Hill. Do something so I can see it. Sukanti, I will go outside and find some way for you to see it. Radha, and I will remove these wet garments. She takes some dry garments and exits. Sukanti, as she exits, is that Lord Krishna and Madhumangal over there? Krishna, where is the trouble-making parrot that was in your hand? Madhumangal, it flew into that pomegranate tree. Krishna, come, let us search for my beloved who is more dear to me than life. He feels the breeze. O saintly breeze, you carry no dust. You come from the south to carry out the orders of the spring season. O friend, O breeze from the Malaya hills, I beg you tell me, where's my lotus-side Radha? There's a lot of ways to interpret that. Madhumangal, speak softly. Krishna walks. O doe, the walking young vine that is the beautiful girl Radha must have passed through this forest because, O friend, I see you have accepted her as your guru and taken initiation from her in the art of playful, sweet, restless glances. Sees the pomegranate tree ahead. O parrot, in this part of the forest you have seen a girl with a beautiful golden complexion and eyes like that of a doe. Today, I'm searching for her. Madhumangal, friend, by repeating your question, the parrot has given you his answer. Sukanti approaches. All glories to Lord Krishna. Madhumangal, afraid. Noble lady, why have you come here? Sukanti, to hear sweet words such as the answer to your question. Madhumangal, noble lady, you heard the answer to this question? Sukanti, not only that. Madhumangal, what else? Sukanti, I will tell Queen Rukmini what I have seen. She begins to walk. Krishna agitated. O noble Sukanti, do not trouble the queen's mind. Accept from me the boon that you will be very expert in singing and music. Sukanti, by the mercy of Queen Rukmini, the celestial singers and musicians of Parvati already worship my feet. What use is your boon to me? Krishna, then make a request. What would you like? Sukanti, my lord, I have one request. Krishna, say what you would like. Sukanti, a certain Vidyadhari whom I worship wishes to see a painting drawn on the wall of a dark mountain cave. I beg that Lord Krishna show his kindness by illuminating that picture with the effulgence of his Kaustubha jewel. Krishna smiles and begins to walk. Friend Kaustubha, O king of jewels, well done, well done. Even without my asking, you have fulfilled my desire. Madhumangal, in the middle of this cave, it is as bright as midday. Radha enters. Radha, looking at herself. Why did Madhavi send me Queen Rukmini's clothes? Now she's dressed as Rukmini. For tomorrow. Ti meddig maradtok?
Szombaton megyünk. Balázs holnap megy. Jó szombaton.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Shri Lalita-mādhava ki jai. Shri Rupa Goswami Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Nitai Gaur Premanandi.